Alright, so let's get the game going. Cat. Cat. No cat. We get. You know I am recording, don't you? Hello and salutations, CaptainPaladinLP here. Welcome to a brand new Let's Play, The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. So, without further pretense, and my, of course, classic controller jerked out on me again, so I'm going to have to start this all over again. Alright, so let's go ahead. As you can see here, we're using the GameCube version of the game. Without further ado, let's start the Wind Waker. That's out of the way, and now let's begin with the real stuff begins. It's a Nintendo Dolby Surround Pro Logic 2. So yes, this is the GameCube version of the Nintendo The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. So, and it's copyright 2002, 2003. So we got a big episode planned for today, so let's get it started, shall we? And as you can see here, that's the last time I played this game. It's just June 12th, 2012, so it wasn't too long ago. This is, you can see in the timestamp, it was December 27th, 2013. This is when I started recording this, so let's go ahead and start inputting my name Paladin in this. D-I-N and alright, so we got our name here. So we start with the story. This is but one of the legends of which the people speak. Long ago, there existed a kingdom where a golden power lay hidden. It was a prosperous land blessed with green forests, tall mountains, and peace. But one day a man of great evil found the golden power and took it for himself. With its strength at his command, he spread darkness across the kingdom. But then, when all hope had died, and the hour of doom seemed at hand, a young boy clothed in green appeared as if from nowhere. Wielding the blade of evil's bane, he sealed the dark one away and gave the land light. This boy who traveled through time to save the land was known as the Hero of Time. The boy's tale was passed down through generations until it became a legend. But then, a day came when a fell wind began to blow across the kingdom. The great evil that all thought had been forever sealed away by the hero once again crept forth from the depths of the earth, eager to resume its dark designs. The people believed that the hero of time will again come save them. But the hero did not appear. Faced by the onslaught of evil, the people could do nothing but appeal to the gods. In their last hour, as doom drew nigh, that they left their future in the hands of fate. What became of that kingdom? None remain who know. The memory of the kingdom vanished, but its legend survived the wind's breath. On a certain island, it became customary to garb boys in green when they came of age. Clothed in green fields, they aspired to find heroic blades and cast down evil. The elders wished only for the youths to know the courage like the hero of legend. So we have ourselves a little tale here. Alright, so opening scene here. As we begin, Wind Waker, Outset Island. Wish my cat shut up. Big brother! Big brother! Big brother! Man, this is have your head against with no pillow? Gee. You must have hard-headed enough. Yeah, I look like that in the mornings too. I knew you'd be here. Hee. This is my favorite spot, to gaze out in the sea. When I play with the gulls, I call it Ariel's Lookout. So, do you remember what day is it today? You're still half asleep, aren't you? Well, no, duh. I just woke up with my head against a pier. I mean, really. I don't know if anyone could sleep like that. I mean, you know, you don't have a choice. You don't have a choice. Did you forget? Big brother, it's your birthday. Well, happy birthday, Paladin. That's why Grandma has been waiting for you to come back to the house. She's been waiting for a while now. It's a good thing I came to find you. You should probably go home and see what Grandma wants, don't you think? Well, yes. I suppose we better go see Grandmama. My grandmama is 91 years old to this day. That's pretty darn good. Yippee skippy. Okay, so a little bit of the background here. Of course, top left corner you have your hearth containers. You start normal 3 like any Zelda game, except with Skyward Sword you have 6. Top right is basically your controls. You don't have a B button, you have an A button, you got attack. You also got your I with up C, you can look around. You know, see all this stuff. You can also, A is your action commands, so A read, watchtower, Forest of Fairies. We won't go Forest of Fairies quite yet. So yes, we're kind of out here and about. So like it's almost like Ocarina of Time, same controls, not too much. And this guy is just going through the weeds. Oh, hello! You look like a Romulan. That's with those ears. You look more like a Romulan than you do a Vulcan. I don't know. Any good sexual prowesses lately? No, whatever. Anyway, I'll talk to you in just a minute. You can just crouch with R. You can approach enemies that way. You know, very quietly. But let's talk to you, I guess. Yeah, it's hard work, isn't it? Hoy, Paladin! What's that? Today's your birthday. Well, congrats, buddy. You're that old already. Wow, time just flies by, doesn't it? You blink and poof, there goes a year. Why, I swear I could just cut the grass in this field the other day. But look how tall it's gotten already. Say, do you want to try cutting, Paladin? You'll be surprised at the things people drop in the grass. It's fun, just like a treasure hunt. Except you're really going to need some kind of grass-cutting tool if you want to cut the grass. That's just common sense, buddy. Well, thank you, Sherlock. I will be sure to keep that in mind. Alright, so... yeah, know any good Romulans lately? That's all I gotta say. Anyway. So, this is basically the one side of the island. Kind of the crucial... but we have to go on the other side here. We don't have anything to cut the grass, so we'll just have to go through here. Let's talk to this guy here. Boy, Paladin! Hey, is it true that you can just have a little courage and run as fast as you can, then you can jump to that rock out there? Huh? It is? Is it? Is it? Tell me! Is it? Is it? Is it? Why does your brother have such a booger? I don't know. Let's go over here. Collect some rupees, la da da da. You can just jump across. Automatic, there's no jump button. Unlike Zelda 2, where you have a jump button. Such a stupid thing they put in that game because it was such a stupid game. Okay. Alright, for those of you who like Zelda 2, I'll tell you that. Alright, so the bottom left and bottom right, you have your rupee count in the bottom right. Just so you know, that is where I am going to have my picture. I will be covering the total rupees here. I'll tell you how much I have periodically through the game, but for now, I'm just going to actually keep that covered with my picture, you know, since I'm doing face cam and all, you know, doing a face cam right here. Yes, that will be generally covered with, you know, my face. So, from time to time, I'll let you see my current rupee count, but it's really, you know, just a cumulative total. I'll tell you what it is, you know, from time to time. Bottom left is your item, your maps. I think it's more important to have that uncovered than the rupees, so... you know, I would be able to tell you if I can afford stuff or whatever, so, you know, that's how to design. Of course, at the bottom right is your timer with, you know, the bottom right has a timer of how, I wish my cat would shut up. Jeez. It's meowing because it cannot go in a certain part of the house, and I can't let it for very good reasons. Now, let's talk to this dude. Alright, as I was saying before I got interrupted. The timer is right here. It tells you generally how much time you have to find, you know, a safe harbor or get to land, because there's no known item in this game that will extend the time. So you got to have, you know, good sense when you're out in the water, because you do have a time limit in how long you can be out in the water. So this guy is, I don't know what the heck he's doing. You really... what you looking at, bud? There's no woman under there. I mean, seriously, there's just no woman down there. Not unless if you're that... whatever. What you talking about, Willis? I just saw a wild pig. Ooh, see? Look, black one up. One there. Don't you see him? This is perfect. My wife just telling me how she really wanted a pet. Ready to go grab it, Paladin? Now you can just run up on it. You can't just run. Oh, I gotta be careful how I read. Now you can't just run up on it. Pigs are too alert about their surroundings for you just to jog up and capture one. If you want to get close to one, you have to hold R to crouch and tilt. I don't know, stick to crawl, slip, slowly up behind it. What do you want, cat? I'm doing an LP here. If you play with my chords, I'm gonna, you know, not gonna give you any snacks. I and that's just how it is. You can also distract it with bait, I guess. Alright, so... see this furry tail here? That's my cat boots. What are you doing? You're not supposed to be playing with a controller. With all the nerve I actually have to pull up with cats in this LP. Jeez. You're supposed to be in Twilight Princess, not this game. Alright, so you gotta... thanks a lot. I kind of missed my target here. So you gotta approach it very carefully and then pick it up. So there's one place where you can actually take this. So let's go ahead. Hoi! Hoi! Oh, you jerk! You interrupted me. Ugh. Hoi! Hoi, Paladin! You know, you messed up. I know. Cats do not play with mechanical mouses, cat. If you want to stay there, you're not going to be playing with a mouse. Okay. Hoi! Hoi, Paladin! Press L right there and use A to talk to me. Try it! It's this jerk up here interrupted me. Well, first of all, before I actually do something, let's go over here. This is basically by pressing start. You got your quest status. Also, you got your save. You can save at any time during the game. Also, you got your options here. Targeting mode, we're going to go to switch. We're going to go surround settings. So let's go ahead and choose. And let's get out of here. So let's talk to him. That's correct. You're a smart one. You, my friend, just out-targeted me. You see? That sounds dirty as enough to get. Are you been talking to that guy who's been back here, who's just crouched out, just wanting to get over something? Whatever. You press L and you can target certain objects. I, for one, use it quite often to talk to folks who are far away from me. Of course, even if there's anything around a different target, you can press L to face forward. You know, it's quite handy indeed. Oh boy. My voice acting is just really off today, because I have a cat right next to me. You can see the tail just flicking around here, just like this. There's a myriad of other ways you can out-target as well. Quite an ingenious little thing, I do say so myself. Of course, there's not only one trick, but my bad. Not remotely. I can teach you a few more things and just climb up that ladder over there and drop by my room. I'll talk to you in a little bit, old man. I got some other things I gotta do. Alright, we gotta talk to this, get this pig. Go away. Alright, we gotta get this pig again, because we're gonna need this pig. Get back here. Yeah, back here. Alright, so... cat, if you go in that, I will severely mess you up. Get out of there. Yeah, you better carefully go through there. That cat is so freaking annoyed. He's making me lose time on this LP. Go. No. No. Don't make me come down there. Down. There you go. Now you didn't mess up my LP. Good boy. I'll put you in just a minute. I want to talk to this old woman. Today is your birthday, isn't it, Paladin? Well, how nice for you. I suppose I should congratulate you on your birthday, shouldn't I? Well, to tell the truth, I can congratulate myself too. We just finished building a little hutch and paddock today. Isn't it a delightful addition to the place? I was actually thinking about getting a pet and keeping it here. The boys would really like that. I'm sure boys love pets. I wonder what kind of animal we should get. What do little kids look... Dude, what do kids like these days? Listen, dearie, if you see any good pets around, be a lamb and just bring one here. I am not a lamb. Bah. Okay. If you do, I'll give it a little more. Oh, but no, we won't tell your grandma about it, will we? I gotta learn how to read at 30 words a minute. I don't know. I can't even talk as well as I type or something like that. So, we gotta get this pig again. There we go. This is what we need. Throw it in here. There we go. So, let's talk to this woman again. Why, did you bring a little piglet all the way just for me? Oh, thank you so much. I've been thinking about getting a pet pig for a while now. The boys will be so happy when they get home. You sweetie. Okay, Paladin, hold out your hand. This is a reward. Don't just spend it all in one place. What's in your wallet? Okay, anyway. I had to include that in there. So, why, this little darling is cute as a button. You know, it's so cute. I wouldn't mind having one more of him. Alright. So we brought the pig over. There's one. Let's get this one over here that we saw on this road here. And crouching position. Be sure you gotta do it. You gotta sneak up on him, and every time you put one of these piglets, you got to throw it inside. Throw it inside the trough. Why did you bring me another piglet? Oh, were you all worried that this little guy would get lonely, hanging outside the fence all by himself? That's the sweetest thing I ever heard. Thank you so much for bringing us yet another family member. Here's a little something for you. What's in your wallet? Okay, I should not say that. If you find any other little piggies, you know where to bring them. Okay. Well, gotcha. Yep. I gotcha. Alright, so we gotta go back to the other side of the island. Ugh. So we now have 55. This guy is no longer in doggy style mode. Whatever. I wish my cat would shut up. I love my cat, but this isn't the time. My cat wants to go in a spot where it's prohibited for a very good reason, aka chemicals and other things that can make it sick. That's why I'm having an argument with my cat. It's still meowing, but we gotta get this piglet here. And all the way to you go all the way there, but from time to time it'll try to squeal its way out, so you'll have it until you actually drop inside the water or anything like that. If I don't know how to swim, if it knows how to swim, that would be a miracle. Get up. I'll settle it down, you little oinker. Yo, okay, so we're now here. We gotta talk to this woman who looks kind of like, I don't know. I have no comment. I guess I can't judge who wants to marry that woman. Really. Gays and lesbians getting married. Why not this guy? Or this woman. Alright. Oh, look at this one. You sure do know how to find the cutest pigs in the whole great sea. Hey, okay. Okay, whatever. Oh, now things will be ever so much lively in this pen. Like a big pig jamboree. Oh my god. That's what she said. Thank you so much. Oh, that's right. I can't let you leave without giving you a present. Happy birthday, Paladin. Don't spend it on one place. Okay, whatever. Alright, let's just get this done. I guess I better think of some names for these little oinky oinkies, huh? Yep. Please tell me we're almost done with the episode. We've got 21 minutes. Alright, so we're actually doing well. We're gonna make this kind of like a 30-minute episode. Since it's the first one, why not, you know? So, we gotta just talk to that guy, but before we actually do talk to that guy, we're gonna go underneath our house, because there is a treasure underneath your house. You can get this whenever you want to, but I'm gonna get it right now. Go underside. And the way he just grinds on the floor like that is just so freaking wrong, you know? I mean, whoever designed it that way didn't even think about, you know, whatever. I ain't gonna go any further in this. But yes, nothing under here but 100 rupees. An orange rupee, just 100 rupees to your face is beaming. Yeah, beam me up, Scotty. Yeah, I always say that for some reason. Beam me up, Scotty, you know. The only one's gonna beam me up is my girlfriend. That's pretty much the case. Out of this world, baby. Alright, so let's get out of here. Just crawl through here like a gentleman. Okay, say anymore. Oh, well, what do you want, Booger Face? Your grandfather was calling for you, Paladin. And so was my mom. I talked to your mom already, so let's just keep going. I'll talk to you. This little man up here, and we're gonna call it an episode because we're in this is kind of a nice, easy tutorial. You know, just kind of go through little bits and pieces of the story. Wow. You're growing up, Paladin. Alright, okay, let's go and Toad. Alright, how should I give this voice? You're growing up, Paladin, which means you're gonna need as much wisdom as you can get from this point forward. And if you want to be wise, you must first know things. Now, I was born before you, so I know such things. Yes, I've been studying all manner of topics for many years now. Yes, and now I can tell you're a smart lad. Lately, I've been thinking of the time for me to pass my wisdom down. And I think it's time you're the one who's going to pass it down too. Count yourself lucky, lad. Everything is so tacked on the walls here. It's something I've been researched thoroughly. And before you ask, yes, I do know my filing system is flawed. Organizational issues aside, however, I'll extremely useful information. You would do well to read it all very carefully. Reading means to knowing, you know. Yeah. Hey, look at me! My head's gonna pull right now! Such a record thing, keep it quiet! You nothing think of my shells, you got nothing! Oh gosh, you might be Sheamus for all we know, I don't care. WWE Sheamus. Honestly, the hooligan referred to as my younger and much less intelligent brother who lives downstairs. He looks like a toad. He eats studying all day, every day. He just loves and exercises and practices with his weapons. Does he exercise his brain? No. That brain's and muscle too, I think. Anyway, the only thing that does is... I can't even do it. Anyway, the only thing he does study is the art of fighting. Right now, for instance, he's been studying fencing and whatnot. And there's a dazzle. Then he used anyone. He simply doesn't know how to do anything besides exercise. I ask you, what's a brother to do? Whatever. We'll talk to that guy down there in just a little bit. Right now, let's go ahead and just basically this is information about your game like I told you about. Lesson 1, Energy of Life. To be young is no limits to one's stamina. To become stronger, one must first know oneself. I can't even talk today because that voice is just so wrong. The 3 hearts in upper left shows one current life energy. Perhaps a fancy way to describe it is called a life gauge. Yes, we know. So when experiences trials and hardships in life will naturally gain more hearts. However, one is injured and takes damage, those hearts will decrease. Such times may be possible to replenish one health, becoming grasped and finding hearts. So, in each of these, just have a lesson. You know, basically, just tell you, do not underestimate the sea. Yes, I told you about that. The bottom right on water. Just basically, I told you a little bit about each of these lessons. Great map of life. One is often hasty, acts without thinking. Young, it's easy to get lost in one's way. It is a confused time such as this one must refer to his her area map in the lower left. Okay, that's what I showed you. Alright, so I will tell you how to the yellow arrow shows one current location, large map with the control pad right, or hide a map with control pad left. The up in the top right portion is the area map, indicates wind direction. Always remember the wind blows in the direction of the arrow, always. Alright, so that's information. Material goods. The more things one tries to experience in life, the more experience-related belongings one tends to gather. And of course, with those belongings come need a track of them and keep them in good order. One needs to only press start to see the items. Alright, so basically it's the item screen, I just told you that. So there, we'll just kinda, that's 5. Never to regret one fails to do in life. A very important lesson. There are many things one longs to do in a limited amount of time in this world. The easiest way not to regret things one wanted but failed to do is save. Yes, I'll talk about that in just a minute. When one may feel invincible and wish to continue one's quest, one never knows when disaster or calamity may strike. One's life energy extinguished before one has a chance to save, one's life will have been lived in vain. It's shame deeds. Yes, it's about the save feature, so we get that one. Yeah, that will be definitely come in handy whenever you do try to, you know, save. You want to save at whenever you feel like it's necessary, and sometimes it's best to do quite often. To improve one's relations with fellow beings, one must be outgoing and press A to speak all people one meets. When one opens hearts to others, the others will open their hearts in return and offer wisdom in many important things. Person's advice is strange and cannot be understood. One should not feel shy. One should simply ask the person to repeat the statement by pressing A again, so you can, of course, talk to them over and over like anything. Knowing one's own ability is to improve the one life wisdom. Watch A and R calmly when comes across a person with an object. By doing so, A and R will pass along wisdom regarding how one best interacts with a person or object. To know one, basically it's an action command. We know about action commands pretty much. We've played Zelda or Ocarina of Time. Changing perspective leads to success. Young often assume they can see all that's before them, but oftentimes they are missing out on a grander view. Alright, so basically this is talking about the freestyle camera you can use with your C control stick. So, and you press L to go back to the normal view. So yeah, and press up to kind of go into first person view. So that will definitely come in handy. Full and its rupees are soon parted. It's common to know who makes poor use of rupees will live a hard life. In order to fully enjoy it, it's wise to gather rupees early and often. So yes, we already got 175, so it's okay. Become a champion of life. Learn there's also to learn in lessons 1 through 9. And no matter what happens, do not give up, do not complain, and do not stay up all night playing. Alright, sound advice, Nintendo. Thank you. Thank you, Gramps. I really appreciate that. Do not stand all night playing Nintendo. There you go. That's pretty much the case what they're trying to say. Because this is a very long and drawn-out game. So, alright, so we got one more no, we don't have another person to talk about. This one out here. Oh, Paladin, happy birthday! Hey, did your sister Ariel find you? She was supposed to tell you that your grandmother is looking for you. Speaking of your sister, she saw me at work the other day and she said she wanted to learn to carry jars on her head like me, so she could help your grandma out with chores. So if you see her, tell her all that she has to do is stand in front of the jar and press A to carry it. Put the jar down and she has to press A. Can you tell her that for me? Alright, yes, we will do that. For those of you who played Wind Waker, you probably know it already, or any Zelda game. That is another place where we'll go right here. That is Beetle Shop. We won't tackle that until later on. I think for right now we can avoid him. We'll tackle him probably a little bit later. But I think we have gone on for quite a while. This has been a 30-minute episode, so I think this will do it for this episode. We got some of the basics done. For those of you who are new to this game and also are just trying to, Wind Waker for the first time, I must say, there's a lot of similarities between the first Wind Waker and the Wii U HD. I will be pointing out some of the differences between the HD version and this version, but for now I think we'll go ahead and end things here. So in the next episode of The Legend of Zelda, not the Booger Nose, the Wind Waker, we will continue on and talk to Paladin's grandmother, my grandmother rather, and see what she needs. So until next time, this has been CaptainPaladinLP. We'll see you guys down the road. Take care, everyone.